There we go. Yeah, no. I will never get a Ragavan at this rate. Not in... Well, I have an OG Prince Ragavan, but I will never get one from the Multiverse Legends. I didn't get one in paper. I didn't get one on Arena. I'm just gonna accept that that day will never come. Let's try this again. Alright, so the immediate card that I see in here that makes me want to play it is gonna be the Marshall. Fire Song and Sunspear doesn't have enough, like, use, in my opinion. It doesn't have enough cards that it values off of. Invasion at Kaldheim's whatever to me. Marshall of Zephyr. Disgusting. Blue-White Knights all the way. So let's see where this goes. Obviously, a couple options here. Arguably, the Sigiled Sentinel is way better than the Tiller of Flesh. It backs up with Vigilance. It's a knight. So is the Tiller, but this one is significantly better in my opinion. Outside that, I mean, the only real cards in our pool suck here. And then I see a Sculpted Perfection, and I'm just saddened. Every time, man. We're grabbing the Realmbreaker's Grasp. Alright, so... Kite Sail's really good. Stasis Field is really good. Surge, Enduring, Bond Warden, both really good. Not seeing anything I don't like in this pack. I think arguably the one that I want the most is probably the Stasis Field. Because just removal isn't exactly the best in white-blue. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some decent cards in it. But black is definitely the killer on removal in this set. But I think we take the Stasis Field and just be happy with that. Oof. Another Realmbreaker's Grasp is disgusting. Yeah, we're gonna take it. No questions asked. Ooh. Knight of New Coalition is really good for us. I mean, it's 2/2/2 Knights with the Vigilance for 4 mana. And if you can get like an Anthem or something on board like Marshall, that value just keeps on coming. Marshall of Zephyr is the gift that keeps on giving. It's just so dumb. I really think there's only one option here. The Urn of Godfire is solid too, but like getting the Thunderherd Squadron out, a 3/4 flyer, that's probably going to be getting a buff of some sort. Alright, well I guess there's really only one option that shows itself here. Getting first strike on this thing is disgusting though. Like, I'm definitely happy with this card. The Core Halberd would be really nice. +1/+0 Vigilance on something would never hurt. Or +1/+1. Like on this would be really nice. On the Marshall it'd be even better. Wonder if if Knight Tribal would be any good in Standard right now. I haven't looked too deep into Standard decks right now. I mean, I've fucked around with a few decks. Like, Enchantments I've been playing again, just for shits and giggles. I've been playing around with a new mono blue build that I've got. Trying to ladder with mono red once in a while. And just my Imperiosaur jank build that I threw together. Haven't been having a lot of luck with it, though. Aerial Boost is a good idea. I mean, Convoke +2/+2 is really great. Especially when you think about, like, how many things have Vigilance for us. Imperial All-Is... It's gonna be King next Tuesday. What's next Tuesday? I guess we take the Dune Shaper. Bond Warden... Yeah, I want the Bond Warden here. Monday B&R. Whoa! Elish! Hello? What are you doing here? I don't think we have a choice on anything else now. Getting an Elish. What is Monday B&R? Oh, ban and restricted. Ooh. Yeah, I saw a fake leak about ban and restricted, like, saying that a bunch of cards were gonna get banned. It's just like, alright, sure, dude. I'm hoping that a few cards do get banned, though. For example, I would really be happy if Fable the Mirror Breaker got removed. That card is in like 100% of red decks. It's also in the Atraxa deck that's like, oh, you play Cruelty of Gix on turn 3? Or not turn 3, turn 4? You win the game, nice, you got your Atraxa out first. GG. It's so gross. It's turn 1 doesn't matter, turn 2 doesn't matter. Turn 3, Fable the Mirror Breaker gets your Goblin Boy. Next turn, you swing with it, get your treasure token, discard a card due to Fable the Mirror Breaker, discard Atraxa, play Cruelty of Gix for 5 mana because you got the treasure token, and you win the game! Yay! Vault Breaker. Which one's Vault Breaker? Ooh, this Invasion of Zurich is really nice. Oh, is Vault Breaker's that artifact. Bankbuster. That's the one. Yeah, once Fable's out, I feel like I don't know. I guess I feel like the health of Standard will come back a bit. Getting a second invasion is kind of gross. Really control-y card, but I think there's only really one option here. We grab the Intercessor, right? It's a removal spell on a stick that can also plane cycle. I would not be the most surprised if they got rid of Atraxa completely. Even is Raph worth grabbing here? Just having that option to give everything +1/+1 in Vigilance for 5 mana. That's a good mana sink. Cut Short is probably better to grab though, especially with the Convoke on it. Yeah. Ooh, Lancer. Love to see a 3/3 for 3 with a relevant ability on it. I like the Cryptomancer. It's stupid and control-y, but like, it's also a pump on a creature and a protection spell. I guess the aerial boost isn't bad here. Doesn't really matter what I grab, does it? Let's put Ronin in here. Surge of Salvation, grab that. Hey, I'll take Raph now. That works. Archivist. And then our basic land. Oh, a second Raph! They both tabled. Neat-o. Transcendent message. When in Rome, am I right? Oh my god, Thali and the Gitrog monsters in here. That's so sad that I'm not in the colors to play that thing. It's such a disgusting card. Do I grab this third invasion? Wow. Huh. Well, that's neat. A third invasion of Xerix? Okay, well this doesn't do anything for me. Does it? One, two, three auras. Huh. I don't think so. I think we grab the Moment of Truth here. And actually, this guy's pretty valuable because he is a knight, and I can get. Oh my god. Another Marshal. Oh my god. Like, I saw the Tranquil Cove first, and then the Teysa and the Heliod, and just, oh. Whew. Value City, baby. Protocol Knight's actually finally worth something to me. But that Seal from Existence. How many removal spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 3 invasions, I guess. They're kind of questionable on removal scale. Protocol Knight can tap him out so we can swing for lethal, I guess. So I guess we'll take the Protocol Knight. I guess we shouldn't have taken the Protocol Knight because we just found a second one. It's a shame. Could add a much more fun card. Creature. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of creatures. No fucking shot, bro. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's the nuts right there, boys. Ew. I guess we grab this Seraph. That is the absolute nuts. 3 Marshals of Zephyr, 3 Invasion of Xerix. Like, okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take an Angelic Intervention. Why not? Holy shit, dude. I already have 2 aerial boosts. This helps out, like, the Bond Warden shit. And the Dune Shaper turn, like, 2-ish. I guess the Sanctifier? Aeronaut? Basic land, I'm assuming? Yep, Forest. Well. Well. What do we have in here? This is different. go ahead and take a look. I like you. I like you. Aerial boosts are great. Intervention can honestly just make something unblockable. Sounds stupid, but it can. You might be more valuable than we think. Lancer, Elish Norn. These knights are great. How many things do I have that have First Strike? Honestly, not many, right? Like, this Swordsworn Cavalier gets First Strike once in a while. Oh, this guy just straight up has Double Strike, though. I don't think it's a question anymore. I think we just have to take it. Stasis Field, yeah. Protocol Knights, yeah. Here's the nuts. What am I looking at here? Basically all creatures. Average is 3.0. Most of my shit's really cheap, and the only expensive things, really, like, the only thing above 4 mana has Convoke. Like, okay. Do I want Wrath? How many instants or sorceries do I have? 2 instants, and one's an Angelic Boost, one's an Angelic Intervention. Don't really see Wrath being that useful then. A lot of my creatures already have Vigilance. I'm actually gonna drop a Plains for an aerial boost. I like this. This should go either really well or really terrible. But I mean, we got some pretty nutty cards in here. 3 Marshals, 3 Invasions. It should get pretty gross. Yeah, okay. I have 3 turn 2 options. Did he mulligan twice already? This man just goes straight to 5. No, okay, I must have misseen that. I was gonna say, it looked to me like he mulliganed twice in like half a second. I got mad concerned. Wow. Always. Always getting punished for this. I mean, I've got removal. Okay, nothing I need to remove. I got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna swing in with the team, I guess. It's a lot. He's down to 8 already. Wow. Two, 4... Oh, we just win. This is lethal. Okay. Bye? That's a little gross. How many turns was that? Was that turn 5? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Yeah, turn 5. Wow! That is fast! 5-turn kill in limited. We really did get the nuts off that. Holy shit. I wonder if I should keep this. He may sacrifice, he doesn't. So we go with the Lancer next turn, right? Okay, that's a Daxos, whatever. Oh, Quende. Not bad. Sure. Do I want to kill it? I want to kill it. Alright, cool. Good games. Wow! I said I wanted to play Knights in the last draft. I said I wanted to play Knights. I immediately get just the absolute nuts for Knights. Holy beads. Alright, eventually we're gonna get a bad draw, right? Like, it's gotta be here. Yeah, no white. We're gonna mulligan. Not great. We'll keep it. We'll toss the Thunderherd Squadron. Potentially gets better pretty quick. I mean, all I need to do is draw one more land for this to come off. I could draw into something decent. Angelic Intervention's not great. But, I mean, it can help. Lutri? Huh. Okay. He's playing Singleton. Look at him go. Sure. I don't really get value from attacking. Because if I attack, it makes him know that I have a trick up my sleeve because there's no value to it. Sure. Pass to blocks. Protection from white. Yeah, you don't get the life gain off that either. It's pretty disgusting. Sure. Let's get the 2/2. No attacks, because it's not really worth it here. Actually, it probably was. But whatever. Now, turning this into a 5/4 is pretty gross. Puts it on there. Sweet. I can bounce that. I just take the 4 here. If I don't draw planes, which I don't... Ooh. Is it better to... Yeah, it's better. And then we swing with the team at that, which guarantees that it flips. Even if he blocks something, it doesn't change anything. This will flip. We will get the Paladin. We probably go with the Sentinel, right? Okay, puts Lutri in his hand. Yeah, sure. We'll go with the Sentinel, put the 1/1 counter onto the Paladin. Swing with a 5/5 in the air and a 2/2 on the ground. We're swinging with the Vigilance, boys, because he's probably not going to block it. If it were the Dune Shaper, he would block it, and I kind of want to flip that yet. Because once I flip this thing, I mean, 5/4 Trampler is pretty solid. The nut draw here is Marshal of Zephyr. That makes this a 7/7. A Plains wouldn't hurt either. I mean, I can obviously take a Plains. Hellish Norn says you win the game in this at this point, but whatever. Really? Lutri. What a whack situation here. The only format that I play most of the time, this is banned in. Commander is by far my favorite format, and Lutri got banned before printing, so it was always a little sad to see. Especially when, like, why reprint it then? Like, what format is this legal in? What format is it used in? Is it used in a format? Not to my knowledge, but here we are. Rip. I guess we just flip this bad boy. Let's get shitty with it. If he's smart, he basically sacks his board state here. Right? Block. Honestly, does it really matter? Yeah, block there, loses both of his creatures, takes 10 damage, goes to 2. This thing drops down to a 3/3, but it's still a 3/3 flyer. And this is still a 5/4 trampler. So... good game, yeah. That's a knight? Huh. Anyway. It wasn't a guaranteed win, but once we got the the aerial boost that was a pretty good draw. Really liking this deck. I don't think we could have drafted much better of a deck there. Like, this is disgusting. We haven't even seen Hellish Norn hit the field, and I don't know if you know what she does, but she's a bomb. Like, even if you never flip her to the Saga side, like, anytime you or a permanent you control are dealt damage by a source an opponent controls, either they pay 1 mana or they lose 2 life. So, like, yeah. Combat damage just says you lose the game. If you block, you take damage. If you don't block, you take damage. Just whatever. Unfortunately, 2 islands and a bunch of white cards. Rip. This I can keep. Probably just toss Quende, honestly. As much as I like the card. I'd rather have a second body on the field with Vigilance. Oh, we're playing against a gold here. Oh, he did the same play. Not bad. Does he block? I doubt it. Cool. Damage goes through. Whatever. Was there any point to me doing that? Somewhat? End the turn. I have an aerial boost, effectively, is what my plan was. Or the Angelic Intervention. Either one works. Now, I mean, he's not going to swing into this, and I'm still just holding up the Convoke ability here. Ooh, +1/+1 in Vigilance. He's going to transform that on my turn, almost guaranteed. Not a big deal. Move to combat. Get shitty with it. Look like I don't notice it, even though it's incredibly obvious what he's gonna do here. That wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting he would have gone for the higher value creature here. So now the question is, do I want to waste 2 cards to give this thing the value it needs to kill it? Or do I just protect it enough? Or do I just make it a trade? I like going for a trade here. Rayav, we meet again. Okay, so this thing's gonna be a double striker until end of turn, swinging for 4 with Vigilance. That's gross. We're looking to draw a land here, I guess. Nice. So we can play the Lancer and still have the mana held up for the intervention. We're gonna pass the turn because obviously don't really want to swing into this and lose a creature when we can block and keep the value. Obviously I could have played this, but then I couldn't have done the intervention. This is the better play. If I choose to protect this, I lose the option of killing this. This turn, at least. But it puts me in a position where this thing is strong enough to just outright block it now. And they will trade. That's what I was looking for. That's unfortunate. A second Realmbreaker's Grasp was not in my game plan here, but oh well. Honestly, an island wouldn't hurt to draw here. Oh, wow, 2 Mercadias. Interesting draw there. Going for it to get the flame right, huh? Sure. I don't think it's that dangerous for him to get it. Don't get me wrong, the thing is very powerful. Especially with Rayav being double striker, but... Nice, we got the island. That's huge. So I can just tap out Rayav every turn now, basically. Put a stop on combat. Sure. Makes this thing a 4/4 Vigilance, has double strike when it swings. Tap it out. I mean, yeah, you get the 2 elementals, but you lose the double strike. I would move that to Rayav, probably. So I can say with utmost certainty that he's not going to block with Rayav. So it's free to swing with these. He could triple block, but he loses so much value from it. Wow, he does. That's incredible. Sure. Lose all of it, bro. Like, the value you are working towards with this is just lost completely. Does it to taps it for the ship? Nope. Even though it had haste. Cool. He's keeping the ship up to block, isn't he? That'd be my guess. It's a good play. Moves it to the 3/3 to make it a 4/4. Huh. Slap this bad boy down. Let's go ahead and put a stun counter on there. He has the mana to transform this and then crew the ship. If he's smart, that's what he does. And sacks the ship for it. Yeah. Okay. So he blocks the 3/3 here with Vigilance. Takes 3 damage. Move to end step, put a stop on his first main, tap out Rayav before combat. Or, well, whatever the halberd is equipped to, basically. Sure. Urabrask. I guess we tap out Urabrask? Realmbreaker's Grasp on... what? Blocks this still. Only takes 2 damage. Arguably, do we need to play it for the long game here still? We can tap out 2 things effectively, leaving with 1 blocker, and then he takes 3 damage and goes to 1. But then how do we get the damage through after that to kill him? Being that it's not lethal, I say we tap out Urabrask. That way he can't swing in with a 4/4. And then we swing in with our 4/5. He'd have to triple block to kill it. And he'd be losing Rayav and this Phyrexian, probably. Well, Rayav has to go. Is it better to get rid of this Gremlin than this Incubator? The Gremlin dies, it incubates a 1/1. The Phyrexian dies, it's a complete death. We get rid of the Phyrexian. Cool. Now he doesn't get the double strike anymore. Urabrask is effectively useless, except he still screws me in some ways. We're going to tap that out. He's gonna discard his only card in hand to get 2 elementals. He can pump this twice to make it a 4/4 or a 4/2. Doesn't. He wants the value from these elementals more. I probably should have put the grasp onto that, honestly. Yeah, just move it around a bunch, bro. I'm sure it matters. What I really need is a flyer. I know I have the one in the deck. Tap him out. Pay the mana to discard a card. Yep. Okay. Get a bunch of garbage on the field again. Not a big deal to me. It's not close to lethal yet. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, 10, 11 damage on board. So, I mean, it is close to lethal. I kind of have to block that. He's going to pump it, and he's going to get a 3/3 incubator. If I don't block it, I just take 3 damage. Let's just take the 3. Sure, Dune Shaper. Activate the ability. Elvish Norn wouldn't be the worst draw here. Puts me in a game-winning position. Okay, so he's gonna equip Valduke. He doesn't have a card to discard, so that's significantly less threatening. If it's just the 3/1, we take it. He has no way of buffing it, whatever. Elish is our best possible draw at this point. Anything else is kind of just mediocre. I believe we just lose, right? Like, there were so many cards, like, throughout this whole time that we've been stuck that would have won us the game here. Like, any of those invasions of Xerix would have been great. Elish Norn would have been great. Another Marshal of Zephyr would have been disgusting. All of those cards would put us in a winning position here, but instead we got a Plains. Big troll. If he's smart, he does this. He gets the elementals with haste, and he just goes in with the team. There's no point in anything else. I can't possibly block enough to survive. Obviously, something has to block there, something has to block there, no matter what. And then it's still 10 damage right there. But this brings it to 8, so it's exactly no, that's 10. It was was 12 before. So still 2 over. Sure, pump the gremlin. Like, whatever, bro. It was already lethal. It was 3. What did I miss? Do you have... Oh, he had trample on the one, right? Duh. I'm a little dumb. Oh, well. A perfect run was way too much to ask for. Like, you can't ask for that. Besides, you have to get 2 losses if you want to get the maximum value. The most possible games played. Super anti-ladder strategy there, but, you know. Alrighty. The Joker? Damn. Okay. Really? The full white hand with islands again? Love to see it. Honestly, toss an island. Honestly. Oh my god! Look at him go. Sure. Kill the Dune Shaper, please. I dare you. It doesn't matter. I don't care about the Dune Shaper. He is significantly less valuable than the cards that are currently sitting in my hand. Oh, discard, draw 2. Discards Ren's Resolve. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna go for the piddly damage on this one. Just because. I don't want that thing sticking around, and if I swing with both, the Angelic Intervention doesn't work. It's just a mess. I'd rather that thing not be bothering me as much. I mean, its ability is really annoying still, but whatever. Sure. You get your 2 damage off, whatever. God, that flame rate is really gross. And there's no way I can stop him getting that, like, even if I kept my shit open. I guess I could have just held up the tap ability and done 1 damage, but that's just not great. So 1 black mana, he has the sacrifice ability. Sack this thing to draw 2 cards. Yep, Corrupted Conviction. Arguably much better that it's off the field. It being on the field was disgusting as it was. A lot happier without it. Kill spell? Yeah, alright. That's fair. Gets the lethal damage in, even if he doesn't transform it, but he should. Cool. Puts it on the wrong creature. Should have put it on the flyer. Much harder to remove. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Always get punished with the short mana hands. I guess, like, in hindsight, should have tossed the intervention, but, like, losing your only cantrip kinda sucks. You always expect to have, you know, more lands in the deck than that, but whatever. Huh. Brutaclad's pretty good. That is just... You win the game, isn't it? Like... Every turn you get a 2-1 with haste. I mean, I guess this works. Yeah, sure. It's pretty bad when you just can't draw into anything. The Arena Shuffler decided I was having too much fucking fun, so here we are. Why would you do it like that? Why not just keep it the 2-1 that it already was? Like, you decreased your own damage here. Also, like, you don't do anything here unless you have... Nope, you didn't have it. So, pointless. Let's convoke for a 3/4 flyer, I guess. Because that's the only thing I can do. It can successfully defend against everything he has except for Brutaclad. Also, now he has a blocker for my 3/4 flyer, but whatever. Honestly, top decking a land would be really nice. Tosses Skyflare back to his hand. Cool. Can't block shit now. 13 damage guaranteed. Actually, 15, 17 damage. Bro? Like, you have a first striker that you could swing with? Just, okay, sure. Could have just gotten shitty and swung with the team, but whatever. You know, if he was smarter, he would pop this ability, like, after Brutaclad creates the token. That way, he got maximum value out of it. The token would even get the +1/+1 then. And he could still swing with them all. Actually, would he be able to do it that way? He'd have to basically... He'd only be able to do it by responding to Brutaclad? Right? So I guess no, he wouldn't get it. Is that right? I think. Seems gross. Not a fan. I mean, this has got to be lethal, right? Yeah. Chump block. Has to block it. Chump block. Value. Still taking 8. Yep. 1 over lethal. Yay! Mana fucked. Love it. And you might be thinking, well, isn't it your fault for only putting 16 lands in? And to that I say bullshit. Because when I don't put in 16 lands, and even sometimes when I do put in 16 lands, we have proven that I have a very high chance of drawing 11 lands in the top 16. I believe the current record was the other day I drew 13 lands in the top 16 because I had 3 non-land cards the whole game. I'm just gonna keep it just because I actually have the mana to cast all 3 of these things. And if I mulligan, I'm gonna lose my mana guaranteed. Wow. I talked shit and now it's gonna give me a shit ton of mana, isn't it? Wizards has a direct line to my microphone. They're just waiting for me to talk shit. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell, man? It's incredible. Activate 4, gets a 4/4, swings in with the 2/2. Oh my god. If it wasn't on camera, I wouldn't believe it. If he blocks it, he loses the hoplite. If he doesn't block it, I get a 2/2 flyer. That's only gonna grow. Thanks, buddy. Next turn, it becomes a 4/4. Unless, by some fucking miracle, I draw a Zaffirin, or Marshal of Zephyr. That's a 4/4 Trampler with haste. Yeah, that's gonna get stasis fielded. No blocks. I don't think he blocks here. I have the double chump block if I need it. Really hope I don't, but, you know, it's there. I'm surprised he didn't chump block it with the Raptor. Unless he has, like, enchantment removal. This is in white. Is there any enchantment removal in white? Angelic Intervention could give it protection from blue. Okay, sure. There went my Vertex Paladin, whatever. Protection from blue would make that stasis field drop right off. It's the Marshal. That's a shame that we pull it now. Alright, let's get in there. I've got the intervention if needed. That's the smart block there. Oh, wow. Willing to... Protection from white. Only thing I can see that could kill this now is a red burn spell. Cut short. He has the mana for it, and it's in his colors. He also had the mana for the... Oh, no, cut short it was protected from, right? The red spell with Convoke. It's 4 mana, 2 red, 2 generic. Deals 4 damage to any target. There's the Alabaster Host Intercessor. Get rid of the Marshal, obviously. Move to combat. Swing with all. whatever he blocks our aerial boost. Thanks. I guess I could have used my angelic intervention to make this thing able to attack again, but whatever. We win. Maybe that was a better play. Having something in the air would never have hurt it, but would never have hurt. Whatever. Fuck English. Shit language. Well, this is going nice. I really like this deck. This deck honestly kicks ass. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I will probably be uploading the VOD of this tonight. After I finish this, I'll probably upload the VOD immediately. So if you want to check out the rest of it, it'll be on YouTube. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll try and make sure it gets uploaded tonight. But, you know, it takes a while for me to get it uploaded because I have to upload it in HD too. And I don't know if I'll be awake to finish the upload. Hell yeah, man. You have a good night. I think we toss the intervention here. Even though it's our only cantrip. Like, I really want Elish to hit the field. These three are all really good cards here. Ooh, we get Elish turn 4. That's huge. That's incredibly huge. Is there anything you can really do against a turn 4 Elish? I mean, there's some removal for it. Ooh, that's even better. Is it actually better right now? Yeah, it's way better. Turn 4 Elish. So all the removal spells that kill Elish. Wow, even that white Lithomanther Barrage kills Elish. Playing the Marshal of Zephyr is a good idea, though, because it, like, baits out removal excessively well. Does he not go for the removal here? Wow, interesting. I'm gonna go to combat, try and bait out removal again. Thank you. Get rid of that cut short. Didn't want to see that ever again. Play Elish. So, Vanquish the Weak kills Elish. Deadly Derision kills Elish. Vanquish the Weak. Figures. Well, that's really unfortunate for us now. That puts us in a tight spot. Because now we've lost 2 really good cards. I mean, we're still in a decent position. We've got 7 damage on board. He hasn't played a land this turn yet. Gift of Completion gets him a 3/3. Which he will transform. And I will tap out, I guess. Sure. Go for a bunch of damage here to put him in kill zone for next turn. Okay, Angelic Intervention's on the bottom. Cards that win me the game here. Aerial Boost. Marshal of Zephyr. Hey, he got his land off. Well, that doesn't get me there. Honestly, we just swing wide. He has to block this or he dies. Sir? Can you count to 5? Am I missing something? No. Okay. Cool. I was gonna say, like, got me mad confused, bro. Sunfall kills us pretty well here. It's about the only thing I can think of that would really stop us now. Yeah, Sunfall. I think we can come back from just about anything else here. I mean, we could still come back from a Sunfall. It'd just be really difficult. Children. Sacrifice a non-token creature planeswalker. Okay. Good game. She doesn't have lifelink. Alrighty. That's another W. And we're in gold now. So the ladder has been successful for the night. We have gone up to gold. So I can't be disappointed in anything, no matter how this goes. We can't drop back into silver. This is good enough. We're positive on gems for this one. Not so much for the last one, but oh well. You get over it. Money well spent. It's an investment, okay? Stop worrying about how I spend my money, Mom! Jeez. Lutri again. Wow. Is this the same guy? Like, that's not possible. It couldn't be the same guy. But that is incredibly, like, coincidental to find another person with Lutri as their, like, companion. Kenra Spell Piercer? Or Spell Spear? Can he transform that next turn? Yes, he can. Becomes significantly harder to deal with once it's transformed. I feel like the proper play here is go Dune Shaper and then Stasis Field. That way that thing can't ever become an issue. And trust me, it will become an issue if it's prowess. Inquisitor, not a big deal. Back up onto here. Swing with a 2/3. Vigilance. Probably blocks with a Spell Spear, that would be my guess, unless he plans on using Angelic Intervention to remove this at some point, assuming that's in his pool. Very specific. Just takes the damage, I guess, sure. Maybe keep this up for a better block later, potentially. Life is a resource. That comes in as a 3/3. Slight issue. Invasion of Xerox deals with it next turn. That's a bigger issue. Significantly bigger issue. Plays a land next turn, it gets bad. So yeah, we're gonna Invasion of Xerox, targeting the token. Problem solved there. He would have to double block, and then I get to get rid of whatever I really want to get rid of, which is the Guardian. Otherwise, he just lets me get this hit in. Cut short by convoking all three. Not bad. Alright, that's a slight issue now. I mean, I could go for the Squadron here. Yeah, that's the issue that I didn't want to see. That comes in as a 4/4 token now. I don't exactly have removal for this thing. Marshal works starting next turn. Also, he's significantly less likely to attack. Oh, I should have swung. He was tapped out. All he had was the Inquisitor and the Spell Sphere, and this had Vigilance. That's a misplay on my part. Could have got 3 damage out onto the... Okay, that's a bigger issue now. Wow. That's becoming a big deal. Okay. So, starting now, we can just tap every turn. This costs all my mana. I'm still guaranteed to take 3 damage. Uh-huh. 6 damage, leaving me at 1. So I lose the game, right? Rip. Rip run. It was a good one. I mean, can't be too mad at it. It's positive elo. We're in gold now. We got positive gems, 4 packs. Might as well crack those for the VOD. I don't know if people care about this. I just like to do it. I guess I do know no one cares about it. No one watches my videos. But there's a Sunfall. That's pretty neat. The Invasion of Xerox, which was disgusting. Norn's Inquisitor, really fun. Eyes of Gataxius is great and limited too. Finn, pretty fun card, always. Cosmic Hunger's disgusting and limited. Phyrexian Awakening's fun and limited. Invasion of Kaldheim, whatever. I'm not a big fan of it. It can be a fun, like, late game card in limited. Preening Champion's great in limited. Core Halberd is a sleeper card that doesn't see enough play. Stasis Field's like your best blue option for removal. Red Cap Heal Slasher's not bad too. Polycranus, yeah. I mean, a 4/5 for 3 mana. Who would have thought? Pretty good card. And we got a wild card off that too. Streetwise Negotiator's pretty solid. What do we get? Invasion of Gobakhan. Honestly, if we could have gotten this in our pool last game, phew, we would have been asking for a god roll at that point, but fuck, man. Would have been sweet. But yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight. I gotta get headed to bed too, as I do have work in the morning. I'm not cool enough for this to be my job. But I suppose, you guys take care, have fun, and then I will catch y'all in the next one. Hopefully tomorrow? No guarantees on that. Work is a little, like, fucky right now. No real schedule. I might be working till midnight, I might not. Who knows? But we'll see. Take care, everybody.